I may sound like an entitled but I need advice. Advice needed. My English is not good. Sorry in advance for the mistakes. Please read this. This is a very long explanation. If you've been through homelessness, please respond to this or send a private message. I'm sponsoring a guy in here. He's 2 years younger than me. He was kicked out from his home because he's gay. He's in Australia. I'm not sponsoring him per se. He was homeless and I met him last year near Front Yard Youth Service. So I talked with him for a bit and he told his life story. I felt bad for him and I asked him to move in with him until he settled himself. He was an extremely messy person, but I didn't say anything to him because he has been through a lot. And also when he moved in he only carried like a small bag of cloths and a water bottle. I felt really sorry for him. Most of the organizations in Melbourne didn't help him at all. Some days he comes home crying because some organization, I'm not telling the name of the organization because that might lead this to his name, told him to go back home and beg his parents to take him back home. So after few months I told him to stop going to those places. And started to help him financially, like sending him to counseling and doctors. Then I suggested him to start studying and then after some time he agreed and started to do a diploma of engineering in a university in Melbourne so he can start studying engineering. It's really expensive. I thought Australia student doesn't have to pay a lot of money to study in here. I paid for all of the stuff because the other option is to take out a loan. I don't believe loan is a good idea for anyone. It's been over a year now. He's doing great at studying, I mean really great. I'm also an engineering student, sometimes he's teaching me now. He's studied bachelor's, robotics. This February it's insanely expensive to pay my uni fees and his at the same time, but I'm managing this somehow with my parents' help. He's doing great in his bachelor's as well, he's getting full marks on everything, I'm happy for him. But now I'm not living with him, he's staying in student residence in the university. Recently he's started to go out clubbing and stuff. And wasting a lot of money on that. IDK, is it normal or not? Maybe he's enjoying it, but I'm not an extremely rich person in Australia. In my home country, yeah, I can pay for everything, but in here because of the money conversion rate and everything it's very hard to keep up with this new expenses. But the main issue is recently he's been very distant and getting angry very easily, and IDK. He's very aggressive towards the guy I'm dating now, IDKY. Yeah, my boyfriend is like 20-something older than me, so he's not very tolerant like me. IDK, which side I should take? I really like to help him, at the same time I really like my boyfriend. We started dating like 3 months ago. He's the first person to take me on a date, and IDK, how to explain the feeling. I want him to stop being aggressive towards each other. Which side should I take? This is not a rage bait or any story or anything, I really need advice. Because my parents are also helping me to pay his uni fees and they don't like clibbing in any case. Please, I need advice.